All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited, delighted to be accepted members to not only the Sarah Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. You feel me? I want you to become a member. The link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General. It's an amazing, amazing course. Get that preview. Click that link right over there in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, get that preview, check it out. Become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official, General Sarah Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Everybody know the General got the popping his page on a Patreon page on the planet, popping over 500 exclusive live streams that you cannot view no other place on the planet. I want you over there. I want you to go click that link right now. It's right there at the top of the chat. Get over there, check out that menu. It's all fire. Don't you dare miss out, family. Become a patron today. To all the family, donate to the General. Thank you. Appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. Click, and I'll thank you. Thank you again. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Seti. Rock that notification bell. Give the video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I'll ban your ass. You hear what I'm trying to tell you? All right. We got to call these Negroes out. You know what I'm saying? Hakeem Jeffries, you understand what I'm saying? I expected better from you, guy. Man then voted to give goddamn Charlie Kirk a day. Do you hear what I just told y'all? Voted. Here he is, Charlie Kirk, nephew of one of the great African Senate scholars, Dr. Leonard Jeffries, and this man voted to have a day of remembrance for Charlie Kirk, who dogged everybody, the black woman, the black man, the black child, Dr. Martin Luther King, the civil rights movement. I don't give a goddamn what Charlie Kirk think. He said, we bled, motherfucker. You made motherfuckers bleed. You see, how in the hell the motherfucker that caused our bloodshed gonna give us some advice on what he think? I don't give a goddamn what no goddamn Charlie Kirk think. Charlie Kirk said the civil rights. No, you was the damn mistake. It's always just like Collins say, it ain't the crack, it's the cracker. You understand what I'm saying? It's always, don't mistake what the problem is. You see, it ain't the crack, it's the cracker. You see, it's the crack and the cracker, but goddamn it, if you get rid of the cracker, then you can get rid of the crack. Just that simple. Just that simple. It wouldn't have never got here. You see, if it wasn't for him, wasn't nobody thinking about making no goddamn crack here. All of a sudden, an explosion. You see, so here it is. After all these videos that I see, now, come on, Hakeem. Come on, Hakeem. I cannot believe that you would do some shit like this and get this man. Now, if we talking about gun violence, Now, if y'all making, if y'all passing a resolution on gun violence, that's something totally different. You see, we don't condone no violence. You see, but we understand how the world is too. So that just because we don't condone violence, we don't condone loose lips either. You see, we don't condone violence, but we don't condone loose lips, mockery. You see, mocking the people, trying to belittle people, talk condescending down on the people. And this is exactly what this man has done. And so again, we not going, so we want to separate the fact that we do not honor how this man lived his life at all. We do not honor nothing about how the man lived his life. You see, and so we are separating the actual assassination from his resume of how he lived his life. Terrible person. Terrible. You feel me? And so in the day while niggas is snotting and the president is doubling down, he don't give a fuck about no Charlie Kirk. And people know that. Dead man don't give a fuck about no Charlie. They asked him, how you feeling? He say, oh, I'm good. Did you see that new ballroom I'm building down? He went straight to the ballroom. He ain't even said nothing about it. He went straight over to the ballroom. Yeah, you see that new ballroom I built down? He ain't thinking about no Charlie. They got 1,000 and they got 1,001 Charlies. You see what I'm saying? They can come up with another Charlie tomorrow. You see, so he ain't worried about that. His power, he's so in a lust for power, he don't give a goddamn. They say you got to crack a lot of eggs to make an omelet. So Charlie Kirk is just an egg, man. And while that's gonna go into making Donald Trump's omelet. So he don't care. But I know a lot of you niggas out there. I see you out there. You niggas is weeping. You're whining and crying and snotting all over the place. I wish I had some stock in Kleenex. Because goddamn, whoever got some stock in Kleenex, man, goddamn, they gonna get rich. I see a lot of Negroes out there complaining, talking down on black people, but don't say nothing about, how these same people celebrated when Martin Luther King died, celebrated when Malcolm X died. You see, celebrated. You see, I looked it up and you know what I'm saying? Actually, they wrote all type of editorials in the newspaper. He brought it on himself. They knew his day would come and all of this shit. People recorded that they was riding around the cities honking horns, like how you win the championship. They was riding around the streets when Martin Luther King got killed, honking horns. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they celebrated. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said a damn thing. So this is now the irony is people want to give Charlie Kirk the respect he didn't give Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Ain't that crazy? Motherfuckers say something about him, people's in weeping and shit and all in their feelings talking about how black people, they ashamed. No, we ashamed of you, nigga. We ashamed of you, that you don't swing the goddamn pendulum on both sides and see that what they claiming that we doing, they been doing. But you ain't gonna say nothing to them, nigga, because you love Massa. You love Massa, nigga. You can't wait to Master get home so you can get his newspaper and house shoes, nigga. We know you. Now, Hakeem, I don't know what's going on with you. I wasn't personally, because I believe Hakeem need to step before the people and ask what is the reasoning. Goddamn, nigga, a day of remember for what? You understand? His life was the shit that he said about black people was horrible. You see what I'm saying? Was horrible. No, you understand? He's a vile individual to our people. I'm gonna say that. Nothing he said was good about our people. He looked for and picked everything that he thought was a flaw and exploited it. But he never said nothing about his own goddamn people. I'm sick of you motherfuckers talking about, black people kill. It ain't nobody killing no more than the goddamn white man on this planet. I'm sick of this. Don't tell me nothing about y'all killing all over the planet. Y'all killing the goddamn fish in the damn ocean. You're killing the ocean. You're killing the goddamn sky. You got all type of poison in the sky. You're killing every goddamn thing on the planet. Don't tell me about what that is. Yeah, we understand that, and it need to be dealt with. But you're not going to overblow what black people and act like you don't see what these Neanderthals are doing on the planet. I'm not going to let you goddamn do it. You understand what I'm saying? And matter of fact, black people is the least violent people on the planet. When you really look at it, yes, we doing some crazy shit because we lacking what is owed to us. You see what I'm saying? And we know something wrong. And a lot of these youth, they haven't been politically and historically explained to how, and they got in this motherfucking predicament. If they knew better, they would do goddamn better. Ain't nobody teaching them shit because you got 3-4 goddamn generations after that goddamn, yeah, it was after the civil rights movement that everything went wrong. You know why? Because the only thing got segregated was the white man into owning the goddamn stores in the black community. It didn't go both ways. It wasn't no, you can come in my community and set up some stores, and I can go in your community and set up some stores. Niggas was too busy worrying about eating a goddamn hamburger on the white side of town instead of trying to own some shit. So what happened is the white man pulled up in your goddamn community with a bigger bag and bought up every motherfucking thing, put you out of business, and then refused to hire you in his goddamn companies. He gave you a couple jobs, and then when black people began to revolt in the 60s after the death of Martin Luther King and what was going on with Malcolm X and what was going on with the Panthers and all that, and riots was happening all over this country, they punished niggas for rioting. That's exactly what they did. So on top of integrating into your community, and you burnt down his businesses and shit, a lot of that shit that was burned down was the white man businesses, you see, and they refused to build anything, and that's okay. But then you didn't have the money to rebuild it, so you began to live in an impoverished state because you living in the very city you done burnt down without the capabilities of building it back up. And in the state of poverty, that's when white flight happened, and they went out in the suburb, took the businesses with them, and let the cities die. And so you living in the death of liberation and revolution, but you did not realize, see, that's the key, that you know you need to revolt. But Marcus Garvey told motherfuckers, man, you gonna have to have an out, you gonna have to have an exit. Too many of you niggas ain't got no back door, and that's what's wrong with you niggas. That's what's wrong with you niggas. You telling niggas to lay in a burning house without being able to show a back door to run up out of this motherfucker when it get too hot. So you gonna have the people burn up in a goddamn house that's on fire. That's what's wrong with y'all. See, so we know what the problem is. We know you see, the thing is, and most niggas that got dogs know, you can only have one alpha dog in the yard. You see what I'm saying? You can only have one alpha dog in the yard, man. All this talking about everybody. No. You can only have one alpha dog in the yard, nigga. So either you gonna be the alpha dog, or you gonna have to get your own yard, nigga, or you gonna be a bitch in somebody else's yard. That's what you gonna do. Ain't no either or, nigga. Ain't gonna be no two alpha dogs. Cause eventually, nigga, when them stomachs get hungry and then they put that bowl out and motherfuckers gonna see who gonna eat first, you gonna find out who the alpha dog is. Shit. You see what I'm saying? They might destroy each other, but you gonna find out who the alpha dog is. We want to know why these so-called black politicians would vote after this man then disrespected the black congresswomen in Congress, said that they were intellectually inferior, didn't possess the mental capacity to be in Congress. Man, Hakeem, man, goddamn, dog, you come on, dog. What you doing here, man? You conforming in there, man. I thought he was gonna be. And I know you can't. You in the Congress. I understand you to what extent you can't go up in the motherfucker like you Malcolm X, but I understand how you. But nigga, you understand? Just refrain from voting. Don't even vote. Say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, just don't even vote. Don't even vote. You ain't got to cast no vote. You just don't vote, motherfucker. And just, because some people didn't even vote. Why vote? Yes. Explain to me. What are you remembering? I mean, if it's about gun violence, I'm about gun violence. Let's make a resolution on gun, because we dying every day. Y'all don't write nothing about no gun violence. You going to do it for him, but you ain't going to do it for none of these black babies and men and women down here dying every goddamn day from gun violence. You ain't making no resolution. So is it about Charlie Kirk when one white man get popped in the neck? Oh, we want to make all these resolutions and shit. We want to make all kind of resolutions and shit. When it's our people dying, ain't no goddamn resolution. And they was literally talking to him, debating with this white boy, telling them about we need to have a law. And I've been talking about it even before this shit jumped off, that we need to have something. How's all these guns getting down here? You see, how they getting, and this is what I'm talking about. And the shit be legal. It's always some crazy Neanderthal that's out here doing these assassinations. Always out here doing these assassinations. You can't go in nowhere without some of these crazy motherfuckers up on the roof trying to pop somebody. You see, and so that's what it is. But see, the other thing, they don't get to the root of this radical white hate nationalism that they got going on in this country. You see, they don't speak on that. They talk about the gangs, but they don't talk about these white nationalist hate groups. They talk about rap, but they don't talk about all that rock, that metal, that they call it all kind of shit. And I don't know why they call it dark, but that's what they dark metal and all that crazy ass metal. And I've seen videos where these crazy hate groups, they be in goddamn back off in some goddamn a building and shit, and they be in there playing all that rock and roll and banging their heads and shit. And you know what I'm saying? And acting crazy, talking about kill national, down with the government and all. In there crazy than a motherfucker, bald head and shit in there acting silly and stupid. You see, talk about rap music, but don't talk about that crazy ass killing gothic music and metal music and all that shit. You see, sick of this shit. They don't say nothing about that. Young boys and shit, they killing, they going up in these high school, popping people every other goddamn week. And it be 16-year-old killers that walk up in. Yes, we understand our situation. We can change our situation. It's some psychologically, and yeah, it's some psychologically wrong with these niggas in the street, but we can change that. That shit, y'all motherfuckers been that way from day one. Y'all been that goddamn way. And y'all motherfuckers, y'all honor that. Everything, y'all honor the killers. Y'all love Hitler. Even though they talk about Hitler and say, oh, Hitler this, and Hitler is the most watched motherfucker on TV. Every time I turn on History Channel, they talk about Hitler man, they got so many goddamn documentaries on Hitler. It's crazy. You can't even turn on a history and not see Hitler's face all over. He the most watched goddamn motherfucker in the history. On any history channel, you gonna see Hitler's face all over the goddamn TV. That's all you gonna see. So they love Hitler more than what the fuck people know. They honor him. They just wish that he could be on their side. That's just all it is to it. They wish Hitler was on their team, but they honor Hitler. You see, they honor, even Donald Trump even has some nice things to say about Hitler. He said he did some good things. That's exactly what Donald Trump said about Hitler. Don't nobody talk about that. You ain't even hear, you don't hear nobody talk about that, what he said about Hitler and things of that nature. But I don't want to see you niggas out there barbecuing on Charlie Kirk Day. I'm going to tell you. I better not see now one of you niggas out there. Oh, yeah, the Mile. Yeah. Yeah, I already know about the Mile. Yeah, I already know about them. You see what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I better not see you niggas out there frying no burgers on Charlie Kirk Day. I better not see you niggas out there with them slabs of pork ribs on the grill, nigga, for Charlie Kirk Day. You see, I better not see you niggas coming out with all type of kegs and shit and partying on no goddamn Charlie Kirk day. Yeah, goddamn it. No, we cannot do that. We cannot belittle our ancestors. A man that talked about our ancestors the way that he did. Talk about that. I'm going to get on him about the black one all day. I know you niggas is watching the funeral, snotting and crying, listening to all that bad white people music and shit. Don't nobody want to hear that. We don't want to hear you weeping and whining. No, tried to warn you. We do. When we see some of our own children going, and we try to warn them and say, look, dog, it ain't looking good. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me now. We try to teach our, we could tell when a motherfucker going wrong. People's always saying, oh, you got motherfucker, you ain't listen, you got the right to do it, but listen, this world is not understanding you. You understand? They not feeling you, A lot of motherfuckers they got a right to say it, but goddamn, it's a frequency that come back when you get that pot boiling and then you stick your fucking hand in it and say, oh, how I burn my hand, but you turn the fire up, motherfucker. You turn the fire up and then cry out when you stick your hand in the pot and get burned. No, we got to stop being, we got to confrontational, especially when you ain't even a part of that people. We don't need your motherfucking opinion. Real talk. I'm going to just keep your motherfucking opinion to yourself. We got our people. You just worry about them goddamn killers in your own goddamn race. Worry about Netanyahu over there, what they call that shit? Ethnic cleansing. I was thinking about ethnic cleansing over there, ethnic cleansing. You see, he motherfucking Putin over there. He damn near didn't knock Ukraine to the ground. Go over there and worry about that. You see, go over there and worry about that. All that goddamn killing they got going on and all the thievery that's going on in Africa. You the reason why Africa the way it is. You didn't stole and kept the people at the bottom for so goddamn long that they didn't, you understand? People stay at the bottom for so long. They have to evolve out of that. They got to get you off of their damn back and clear the air and start to replenish their mind. They got to get you up out of there. We got to get them up out of there. That's the only way it's going to happen, man. We just getting started tonight. I want you to click that link, get on over there to Patreon. I'm just getting started. I'm going to get on this Neanderthal about what he said about the sisters in Congress, and I'm going to get on him again. I'm going to stay on him because they giggled and laughed and all of that. And here this man, at least they graduated from college. Some of them got masters and doctorates, and here it is. He dropped out after one goddamn semester, and he got enough nerve. Man, you ain't nothing but a fast-talking three-car tamale. How they call that shit? Tamale, whatever the fuck they call tamale, whatever the fuck, whatever it is, goddamn it. You trying to play on me, goddamn it. That's all. You a fast-talking Neanderthal. Put it in there, Ray. What the goddamn card game, Ray? You supposed to be backing me up, nigga. What's the name of that card game? 3-card Monty. Okay, 3-card Monty. Okay. Wow, ain't that something? Yeah, okay, 3 cards, Monty. Okay, goddamn, y'all slow on me. Y'all know I'm over here struggling, and y'all gonna let me struggle for about damn near 1 minute and shit. Y'all supposed to put the shit in there for me. Goddamn, family. Y'all got me over here looking crazy than a motherfucker. But anyway, family, click the link, help me out, support the general. I'll be right black. I'm coming right black. Don't you go no goddamn where. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang. Bang on that wicked ass beat. Here come Ray, 1043. Ray, I'm already been embarrassed. Here come Ray, 3. Come on, Ray. You damn near 3 minutes late. Motherfuckers on the floor laughing at me and every goddamn thing. All right. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power. Say, ooh, no.